They'll be calling you a radical. We want to talk about the starving to death orcas, the salmon collapse, the Great Pacific Genocide, Fukushima killing the earth, these giant mosquitoes that have come into North Carolina. Now, first I've got to get to my army and my group. My car had it. It blew up this morning. It's done. So I'm tied to that hospital, as you know. I got to be there. I work with a dietitian. I got multiple doctors, as you know. I was given 2 months to live with AML, open heart surgery, blah, 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 blah. I need a car because I would just take the bus. The bus doesn't come all the way out to my house. So I'm really in desperate need of a vehicle and or a ride from, you know where I live, out there west, Weber. So, fuck, it's always something, right? But that car made it a long way. It limped me back and forth from the bone marrow transplant center at LDS for a long time. I mean, that car's paid its dues, but it's over, seized up, gone. So I need a car bad. I'd like to get a, older truck, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm in that hospital 7 days a week. So anyway, when I travel, that's a whole nother thing. There's certain things that I do, blah, 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 blah. Let's get back to the mosquitoes. So the mosquitoes, this nightmare. So there's no mosquitoes here. Now, I did a video last night at sunset out at my house. I live on the edge of the Great Salt. We're talking one of the mosquito freaking capitals of the world. There are no mosquitoes. Flies, oh, fuck, the flies this time of year fill up in fucking house like not one single fly. Now, stay with me. This doesn't, you people that are new to this geoengineering and the Fukushima dynamic might think this is insanity and crazy. The World Health Organization started post-Fukushima. I protested it in Geneva. I got run out of the fucking town. They paid, put me on a fucking train for real. Fucking, ask Pravad back to, I could write a whole book just on that 24 hours. So they started geoengineering mosquitoes with radiation. Now we know radiation does what? Kills fertility. Male and female. Why do you think Fukushima was allowed to go on for 7 years? I could prove it. Now, they didn't cause Fukushima. Tsunamis caused. We get tsunamis. It's not all God's will, bro. The God players. So, Obama, John Holdren, look him up. Trump, please allow me to reintroduce myself, was all about the cover-up of Fukushima. They allowed Fukushima to go on to control population. For real, I could prove it. Meantime, they killed the Pacific Ocean. They underestimated the fucking power of this monster. So in North Carolina, they flushed. Oh, you don't think they flushed out of New Brunswick? They flushed out of all these fucking waste sites? They can legally flush. Now, is it a mutation? By definition, these mosquitoes are being well documented as 3 times normal size. That's a mutation by definition. What's happening? The geoengineering, the Fukushima is mutating everything. Now, populations have fucking rapidly declined post-Fukushima in Japan. Fertility's fucking crashed in the United States. Cancer rates have fucking rise. The salmon go to sea for 5 years. The salmon number this morning, fuck, talk about Cassandra-like. My projection was 330,000. Fuck, we're going to land right on 33, just like my projection on GE a year ago right now was $11.33. It's exactly, how Cassandra-like fucking, whoa. Tide pools are all dead in California. We have great videos of the exact same tide pools Salmon had a record return in this whole fucking thesis, this lazy academia thesis that somehow these things crashed post. They crashed pre. This has been going, no. Now, don't get me wrong. Plastic in the sea is a major problem, but let's take a fucking straw to a nuclear fucking fight. Now, as far as our view count goes, let's get real. The right-wingers ran away from us. The right-wingers sponsored Dana and I's fucking view. The left never did get on this. The left are fucking still thinking nuclear energy is clean, green, too cheap to meter. They're living in their fucking fairy tale. They're going to be elitist. They fucking hijacked the Democratic Party a long time ago. Barack, Barry, Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake. George Bush hijacked the fucking Republican Party. Corporatist whoredom. Donald Trump just hijacked the fucking so-called counterculturists. They're looking for rejection. I was at the White House the night of the election. I'll be there again this year. Fucking Donald Trump, you're a counterculturist? They were searching. Bernie Sanders would have won by a landslide. But what happened? Hillary Clinton stole the deal. I mean, you can thank one guy, Barry Antoinette, Barack Obama, for Donald Trump. I mean, it's corporatist. I mean, Trump and fucking Obama are buddies, by the way. They're friends. You know, Hillary and Trump are cousins. Please allow me. They orchestrated the useful idiots. Obama orchestrated the fucking whole Russian fucking thesis. Fucking in on it. I mean, I could prove all that. I mean, I stood on the... 2016, I climbed the statue and says, the Russians have occupied the fucking White House. That was days before the election. Because I'm involved with Anonymous. I mean, I know everything before it happens. I mean, play back the tape, Your Honor. I mean, talk about Cassandra. This is a big deal. The geoengineering, the God fucking plane is so out of control, it's unbelievable. They geoengineered the fucking mosquitoes, then throw Fukushima on top of it. The starving orcas don't wake you the fuck up. You don't think that's a mate? Now their heads are getting deformed. That's what happens when you starve to death. What a way to die. All the mures washed up dead, starved to death. The eagles right here on the Great Salt Lake going dry, wake for the Great Salt Lake. You can pull back. So the right-wingers ran away from us because they claimed they were Trump's countercultures, but they were really they were in blackface only. They were just like the Obamacans. They played you. They played you. It's like guys say, oh, I'm free markets, but I like tariffs with Trump. What are you talking about? I mean, they talk out of both sides of their face because Fox News, the House of Windsor, ran right out of the old monarchy, got it back. That's who fucking played you. I mean, come on, Fox News. They run right out of the House of Windsor. I thought we fucking had a Revolutionary War. I thought we fought 2 world wars to get rid of imperialism. Fuck, that's what it is. You seen the fucking debt? Fucking people are dying. The most insane thing I saw today. A guy's got an obituary in the paper, Standard. Big NRA guy, blah, blah, died at 55. Natural causes. Just this whole dogma. I mean, these are such useful idiots. They've passed HIPAA laws. You can't even count dead fucking human beings. It's illegal. These fucking madmen have fucking used you up. And you go along with it. Oh, it's nobody's business how I died. Really? You died at 51 of natural causes? So that's what the new norm is? You should be living well over 100 years old. Fucking, oh no, this is eugenics. Oh, hell yes. These mosquitoes mutated are fucking geoengineered. They inject radiation. Now, this acute episode that's going on in North Carolina, what is it? It's radiation. It's nuclear fault. They flushed at New Brunswick. Go fucking team. They flushed. Kevin Blanch, the Michael Jordan. It's a mutation. You don't think I'm a mutation. I mean, by definition. My dad was marching, Special Forces Marine, marching in the desert, human lab rat in the Nevada test site. I have a twin sister. I mean, you should see, fuck, I get it when I was a kid. Oh my God, that's a mutation by definition. It mutates the fucking egg, it mutates the sperm, it kills it. This is it, I could prove it. John Holdren, who's teaching at fucking Harvard right now, I have the transcript from inside the Situation Room. I told you exactly what it was. I've told you the whole time. John Holdren took the fucking field. He wrote his PhD on eugenics. In 1980, he had the bet about the overpopulation. Fucking, that's what this is all about. They mutate. I mean, they geoengineered the mosquitoes. What's eat mosquitoes? Bats, fish, you know. There are no fucking mosquitoes. And I live on the edge of the lake. I mean, I shot a video at dusk last night. Not a mosquito. Not a fly. What, frogs, fucking bats, fucking birds, fish. Humans. It's the ecology, stupid. This is a major fucking story. This is, oh God, isn't that crazy? Isn't that cool? Oh boy. Oh boy. While you're asleep and having your Obamacans versus Trumpettes with the same fucking globalist Zion King wannabes, they geoengineered the mosquitoes, the fucking bugs. This is all recent. Fukushima. The death of the Pacific Ocean is the greatest story. And by the way, Google has the brakes on us. I got an email from Google. So they took my sidebar away. So when they get promoted into others, and then the right-wingers all fell, because this is self-fulfilling prophecy. The evangelicals took over this brand of evangelical, which they aren't Christians. They're Satan worshipers, just like the Mormons. They're not Christian. Buy here, pay here, usury. They're everything asymmetric to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, the guy with the whip that took it into out of the temple, the anti-usury guy. You know, the long-haired fucking radical crazy fucker who fucking, I mean, so crazy and so radical they put him on a cross. They killed him. The evangelicals, this is self-fulfilling prophecy, Johnny. I mean, they played him. Don't you see that they were played? Joel Osteen, Jesus died so I could be fucking rich. I mean, come on. Worship the golden fucking calf. I mean, died of natural causes at 51 years old. Johnny got his gun. What are you going to do? Shoot the rat? They pulled this off. Everyone's going to die young now. I'm telling you. Longevity, you think that's a coincidence? In the United States, started fucking heading south for the first time in decades in 2012. Now the CDC themselves coming out, major flu epidemic that they've never seen for fucking. It's Fukushima. There's no flies. There's no fucking mosquitoes. The eagles all died. The fucking mirrors all died. This is the greatest the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history by fucking 1,000,000 times. It's all post-Fukushima. The salmon went fucking. We had record returns on the Columbia River. They go to sea for 5 years in 21st batch back. They've crashed. They've crashed. Emergency declared it an emergency, yet they're still fishing. They want it both fucking ways. Usually you fucking Ayn Rand, useful idiots, fucking Ayn Rand Greenspan. You've been played. You've been fucking had. You fucking laying down your own fucking life for these fuckers. You gave up your health, the fucking ecology's health, for your children's health, the whole world's health, for some asshole you never met's fucking wealth. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. We're still there. Went off to Iraq to get a big old fucking sack. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. How nice is they invented ISIS? Boogeyman, boogeyman. How ignorant is this place? Ignorant, selfish people will elect ignorant, selfish fucking leaders. You just play along. This is the greatest fucking ecological catastrophe in fucking history. So I'm in a desperate situation. You know, my activism has to go on. I've got to get a fucking truck. I've got to get a vehicle today. You know, tomorrow, the next couple days. You know, I've got to tow my car. It's broke down right here. Fuck. I mean, I've been limping along for a long time. That old fucker's got over 200,000 on it. You know, it paid its dues. Got me back and forth. I mean, 40 miles back and forth every day, each way, to the bone marrow transplant at LDS, you know, under treatment. I mean, probably should move out of my house, but, I mean, how am I going to do that? I don't know. So, I'm tied to this hospital. You know, as you know, open heart surgery recently, last year. My gallbladder blew up on Earth Day, you know. I'm in a treatment program. I have OS de novo, AML leukemia. You know, it'll be 7 years on the 11th. I got to get light night. I mean, my activist needs to go forward. I mean, we need to record this in fucking history. I mean, thank you for everybody who's started this historic work. You know, I need a partner. I need a friend. I mean, I'm really reaching out. I beg for it the whole time. I really need a partner. I need somebody that's really willing to help me and do this. This has been so hardcore for 7 years on my own. It's like there's a logo on, nobody fights this disease alone, leukemia. That's so untrue. You get through it. In the early days when you're sucked up, you'll get a community. But when you come out of the bone marrow after the chemo and you go through this whole hiking, this whole thing, I'm telling you, you're so on your own. It's unbelievable. People that have fought this leukemia, I mean, the type of leukemia I have is less than 1% survival. To survive in this environment, people that know, I mean, the few, I'm in the 1% study. I talk to them, all that. They'll tell you, first thing they'll tell you, this is such a hardcore, heartbreaking, lonely fight. Everybody turns their back on you after you come out because you're not sucked up and skinny no more and you're tense and you're strong and you fight. They all run from you. They all run because they're postured and groomed to do that. You know, don't raise your voice, don't fight back, and pull back from anybody who does. Because they're postured and geoengineered and fucking socially engineered into a fucking place. They're done. I mean, it's sad. So, oh, mind you guys' way. They play frisbee fucking golf here. So, I need a partner. You know, it's now or never. Now, I've applied for political asylum in Austria and Vienna. Now, maybe but my grandkids, when I tell them I'm going to move to Austria, they just cry. You know, I'm a room mother of my one grandson here. We say Polk, by the way. So I got a lot of work to do. So, I mean, I've run this on a shoestring. Look at it, $54,000 in 7 years. Do the math. I don't know how I pulled it off. You know, and I'm very frugal. I mean, my travels, everything that I do, and I'm a very effective activist. I mean, very effective. And so, thank you, everybody who supported this historic work. But I really need a friend. I need a partner, somebody that helped me out. I mean, I'm tired. I mean, I can do this. I can do this. I just need a fucking partner. Stay in tune.